Good morning, thriving warriors. Here we are, another day. Today is Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. Here we are in beautiful Pahrump, We see some clouds out in the sky. Let's see what our weather forecast is like. The weather forecast for today is starting early, a little bit early, because we have our Zoom call today. So the low is 75 to 98. So 23-degree temperature swing. But anyway, here we are. Should have done that before we got started. Here we are to help you. We're at Department of Career Services to help you get from where you are to someplace better, from point A to point B to Successlandia, from Someday Isle to Successlandia. That's all. That's it. No big deal. Just to help you proceed, progress, prepare for your journey, the journey of a lifetime, because that's what it is. It's your lifetime's journey. Okay. And how do we do that? Well, we do it through this podcast, but mainly through the things down below in the description. You probably have to be on YouTube to see it. You can't see it if you're watching it through Signal or through Messenger or one of the other places that we post it. You have to look at it through Signal. Okay, well, let's get started. First things first, cup of coffee. Sam's Club brand French roast. Quite good, actually. And now, next, advice from an 80-year-old. Be brave. Even if you're not, pretend to be. No one can tell the difference. So true, so true. Now let's go to our attitude of gratitude so we start the day out right, not just focused on the thorns in our sides or the hassles or the pressures or the complaints or the unappreciative people around us, etc., etc. What's that? So let's write in our book. So we need our book, pen. Let's write in our book. Good morning, what a baby. I'm so happy and grateful now that blank. And then ask ourselves the question, what am I so happy and grateful for right now? The key is emphasis is right now. It's not in my life like I was born. I'm happy I was born. What am I happy for right now? And then write it down. Okay, next. 3 simple things we want to accomplish today. 3 simple things we want to accomplish today. Good. All right. Now we can get started with the real work. So down in the description below, we today have 20 little morsels, 20 things that you can focus on, spend an hour on, plus an hour for Baraka Church. And by the way, today is Wednesday. That means we have our Zoom call. There's a link for the Zoom call in there. We have a link to our Zoom call with Dennis Thornton, Prison Ministries of Texas, Baraka Church down in San Antonio. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bible readings. And as Dennis reminds us, it's only a lot of reading if you actually do it. But it's really not. Okay. Let's see. Anxious to talk to you, Watabevy, regarding bamboo, the big bamboo. Moving right along, motivational video today. Discipline is everything. A great video today. Today's motivational video, 11-minute motivational video, features Jordan Peterson and others talking about discipline is everything. And one of the little things in there talks about, what does it take to make a sculpture? Well, it takes faith that you can do it, muscle, and discipline. To actually do it. Discipline is everything. Jordan Peterson, find a sophisticated woman. Find a sophisticated woman. Okay? If you're a guy and you have an unsophisticated woman, you got nothing but trouble. Find a woman that's had good relationships with guys in her life. TED Talk. Today's, Darren Hardy. Darren Hardy today is talking about, says, do the things that are important to you. Do the important things. Spend your time on the things that are important to you. Ask yourself, what is important to me? Most people say family, things like that. He said, show me your calendar and your checkbook or your credit card statements, and I'll show you what's important to you. We do the things that are important to us. So if family is important to you, you need to do those things. Saying family is important is not the same as it actually being important. Okay, TED Talk, Loyola. So this week we are about getting people in your boat. The journey is long. You cannot make it on your own. You can't do it on a raft. You need a large boat to get you there. However, once you have a large boat, what do you need? A crew. Yes, you need people to help you get there. And the bigger the boat, the more bigger the crew. Up to a certain point, but that boat is a boat you can't build. Okay, so this will be an interesting discussion. Can you trade in your boat? As you're on your journey and you go to resupply, you stop off at an island, whatever, some continent, some mainland, you stop somewhere. Can you trade your boat for a better boat? Can you trade your crew for a better crew? Yes, the answer is yes, and you should expect to do that. Childhood friends will not always be childhood friends. Sometimes we outgrow our friends. We get new friends, we get new mentors, etc., etc. So we always have to be prepared when we go ashore, when we land for supplies to restock, to repair our boat. Maybe we trade the boat in for a different boat. Maybe we trade in our crew, etc. Okay. So, TED Talk. So this week, this is about, now you've got the crew, the ship is underway, the boat is underway, the journey has begun. The goal is don't crash the boat, don't have a mutiny, don't get your trip hijacked. Okay, so we started Monday with Nancy Kane talking about crisis leadership. The storms are upon us. The waves are breaking over the rail. The mast is cracking. The sails are tattering, etc., etc. You get the picture because time is racing. Tuesday was the opposite. Everything is perfect. The weather is perfect. The waves are perfect. The current is perfect. God is guiding our direction, and we get to enjoy life and praise the Lord. most of the time we do not deal in crisis or perfection. It's in this practical area. So for the rest of the week, we're going to be focused on practical leadership. And we start with Ignatius of Loyola, who's a man after our own heart, somebody who's been incarcerated, had some severe mental, emotional, spiritual problems, literally crawled his way out of them and did something that is incredible, amazing, unbelievable, miraculous. And the point is, if he can do that, we can do something. If he can do what he did, we can do something. We can have a life that has meaning. Not for the purpose of getting into heaven, that's by faith or by grace and grace alone. We do good works because it pleases the Lord, not because we want a reward. Oh, kind of rhymes. Alrighty then. Okay, so moving on. Very good one, Daily Stoic. Slavery lurks. Slavery lurks everywhere. The guy who has the mansion is a slave to the mansion and the people who have to maintain it. He doesn't have freedom. Look at the other side of that coin. Inc. magazine. Want to stop negative thinking? Become more positive. Science suggests these 5 mind hacks. And of course, you can use those mind hacks to apply them to the Bible. To the Bible. Prayer for today. God of peace and justice, help us to change so that we work for a world that mirrors your wisdom. Give us the desire to act in solidarity so that the pillars of injustice crumble and those now crushed are set free. Seth Godin has a very good one today. It's kind of long. Hope and truth. The candidate running for re-election offers truth. The candidate running for re-election offers truth. This is what I did. I would like to do it again. The candidate coming out of nowhere offers hope. We can't know, but we can imagine. Kickstarter offers hope. No revenue, no test, simply a promise of what might be. Book publishers buy hope. So do venture capitalists. On the other hand, the typical commercial investor simply wants a repeat of what already was. Just give me that 10% return, 20% return. The thing is, there's never just truth because we're talking about the future, right? Truth reflects the past. So we base our hope on what has come before. We base our hope, future, on what has come before the past. And there's never just hope. The hope is based on something that came before, some clue or hint or track record that makes us believe. The hard work for the marketeer is in choosing when we've established enough of a track record, but not too much. And for the voter, consumer, investor, we get to choose what we seek and what we offer. Confusing truth and hope doesn't make it more likely we'll succeed. Okay, take home. Distinguish between truth and hope. So in your language, you can put in the word truth. Don't say, to tell you the truth, because people expect it. You can say, the truth is that. Truthfully, we know the truth is that. And then you can use the word hope. So you distinguish between what was and what could be. All right, so time is racing. We are at 14 minutes. What a Bevy has peace, star. And so with that, we're going to end because we've got to get ready for the video, the Zoom call in 15 minutes, a little bit more than 15 minutes. 2 last things. Act such that yesterday was the only easy day. Push yourself a little bit more, get comfortable being uncomfortable, embrace the suck, etc., etc. You know the drill. Do all that. And then if you're still here, God, that means God is not through with you yet. Part of the plan. We don't do good works to get in heaven. We do them to please the Lord. Okay, with that, I will say and cut. Another one in